So, welcome back everybody. Another dull and routine and boring Scott Speed Shop video with Dad and I. You know, the usual. Geez, Dad, you're in the hole right here. Let's trade positions. This is looking kind of sad. There we go. Hey, that's better. That's way, yeah. So today what we're working on is we need to move the dart, which is a perfect excuse to put the battery back in it, get it running, and go play with it for a little bit. And then park it back here and have it wait, because we're going to work on the 800. Working on the starter for this. This thing's running pretty good. We still got to get the radiator fixed, but we got another starter for it, and we're waiting for a new solenoid so we can actually drive this thing around. But we kind of had the spark to take a break from everything else with the Polaras and the Satellite and the Jezebel and all the other broken crap I have, and Dad's stuff that isn't broken. Actually, this is broken technically. God dang it, I got another one's broke. Anyway, so we had the spark today that just to get an idea what this thing's gonna look like, we're gonna take the bed sides off this and turn it into basically a flat bed. And it's got a hydraulic dump bed. We got to get it working, but figure let's at least take some of the grain truck out of this thing, and then we'll have some visibility out of the back glass, because if you don't know, there is zero visibility out of that back glass. Ah, the old dart. This is always gonna remain like one of my favorite cars, even though it's just completely haphazardly thrown together that I built years and years ago. This is definitely the car I give credit for building this channel. All right, let's hope we ain't got battery issues. Oh, sweet! Oh, that warms my heart. Don't mind the belt squeal. The homemade door panels and all. I do have a 4-speed for this car. And it's got a 273 in it that we built. The 10.5 pop-up pistons. It's got a set of Bitfire headers, early A-body stuff. But I gotta probably run the valves on this thing here pretty soon. I haven't done it in a while, but it's got a Mopar circle track cam in it. It's got blow-by. The engine needed bored, but we just still put it together, and it actually runs pretty good. It actually squalls the tires, surprisingly, and this is after Tall John did some tuning on the ignition timing, and she runs good. Here you go, Kimosabi. Mopar. Okay, back to work. Oh my. Yeah, I got her all zoomed in. That's beautiful. Yeah, and that. There's Anna. There's Anna. Working on her lean. One hopefully beautiful photographing session, because kind of perked this thing almost perfectly, unintentionally. And Dad was having fun filming, which I'll probably throw that in there. But yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna get over there, help the old man work on the 800. Let's see if we can make that thing look a little bit more, well, less farm truck. Yeah, this bed's assembled with stove bolts, and well, they don't want to come out, so grinder to the rescue. We got one more of those to cut off, and then that strip should be free. Then we get that top board off, and then big side panel should come off here pretty soon.
That's a nice piece of scrap to work with.
Yeah, we can repurpose that piece of steel. A lot of good steel on this thing, a lot of good wood too. Well, that got real limp. Was that the story of the life of a 61-year-old truck dad? It just goes limp immediately?
Yeah.
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 I went and got tea, and that's already way different. Looks way better.
What?
Yeah. You gotta stop being such a daggone hoss, because you keep making me look bad. I went to go get tea, and you already got half this crap already done. You didn't say timber. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Oh, we still gotta get fuel tanks. This side of the truck ain't as cool because it's missing a fuel tank. Time to break out the He-Man strength and manhandle those bedsides. For sure. Right, Dad? What do you mean, what am I gonna do that? Look at those guns right there.
You're a 62-year-old doesn't.
You got an artificial shoulder. You're like $1 million man.
Well, you just have to stand back and go.
If that means you're gonna pick that up by yourself, and all I gotta do is make sound effects, let's do it.
I wonder how many people even know what means.
Probably mostly people your generation and age.
And they had to have watched the $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
Every time he went into bionic mode, it was.
All right, let's get these bedsides off. You gonna pick it up by yourself, Dad? There you go. Look at it. You gotta pick it up evenly, Dad. There we go. All right, let's get all this crap off of here. Other bedside's off. Looking a lot different. What says you did?
Yeah, looks like a flatbed.
Kind of does. Now we got that last piece to go, and maybe clean some of that crap off the back. We'll show you some other stuff we found on this truck that's kind of interesting. Hey, all the stuff. And now we're left with an 800 Dodge that has no bed. By the way, if anybody was curious, this is a 1961 model. 361 2-barrel industrial 800 series air brake. I mean, it's a regular freaking road truck. And one of the things I told you I'd show you, I was looking at the other day, you'll notice the frame has been added on to. And they added, what would you say that was, Dad, about a 2-foot section?
About 2 foot,
Yeah, they added about a 2-foot section. So it must have been a road tractor. I noticed these. I mean, why would it have these if it was always a grain truck? And then,
yeah, for the air, the glad hand.
Yeah.
For the air, for the trailer.
Yeah.
It had that Kansas State sticker on it.
Yeah, it's up in the windshield. There's actually a Kansas State University sticker right there, College of Engineering. Yeah. You can just barely read it anymore, but
Them are old school.
yeah.
The reflectors.
This old truck's been around for a minute. But one of the things Dad wants to do is try and lift the bed up. So I guess we're gonna rig up this bed and see if we can get her at an angle and block it up so that way the rain can wash all this crap off, so we don't have to. It's got 2 cylinders, holy crap. Alrighty, well, we got the bed at full extension. So we got everything kind of freed up. We
Released the valve, but mainly I took my pipe wrench and spun this one.
Oh, okay.
It was all rusted in here.
Yeah, we oiled them up.
Freed it up. Yeah. So I took the hoses loose from the valve, so you don't have to stand here and run the valve.
Oh.
Kind of dangerous. Our cable's froze up. So.
It is. We got safety blocks, another thing. But I'll also show you the addition to the frame, which we could stuff this thing back up if we wanted to, but it's already the right length for a car hauler, for a ramp truck. Which, if you aren't familiar, that was the whole plan for this thing, was to build into a ramp truck. So this whole bed scenario will be coming off because I plan on having a ramp bed. I just want to marvel, and I want anybody who wants to watch this, please marvel with me. For one, these tires still hold air. Holy crap. And remember, this is a Dodge built truck. Dodge built this thing to compete with everything else. Just look at this thing. Oh, we got a tag, sweet.
You see what it is?
It's upside down.
Rockwell.
That's a big rear end.
2-speed power divider here. Or 2-speed.
That's the wire we got to fix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's a set of points in there too that might be
Bad.
well, you shine them up.
And now we can get to our air brakes pretty easily. Get rid of this piece of wood here. A little rotten. Now we can get to our wires and stuff we need to, because we can raise and lower this thing as we need. But I was just looking at the leaf springs and just admiring the sheer heft and just the heavy duty nature of this 800 truck. It's just,
Looks like they fish plated that. See that?
yeah, it's diamond plate inside of there. Now at least they did that. That makes me feel a little bit better. And then all the way up into there, into the transmission.
Well, a road tractor don't have to have a big heavy frame. Like if it was a grain hauling truck or something like that. Road tractor's carrying its weight back there on the fifth wheel. All the frame's doing carrying the cab.
Yeah.
And the motor, so that's why you don't have a big heavy frame. Because this used to be a road tractor.
Ah.
If this was a dump truck, that would have been like a double frame or a big deep frame.
So it's just further proving this was a road tractor.
Yeah.
Kind of stubby.
Added on. You can tell that ain't factory weld.
Yeah. Yeah, they burned right into the steel.
Somebody undercut the hell out of that and weaved it.
This is freaking cool. All right, let's get her down. Yeah, we've been having to hang off of that thing to get her to come all the way down. Figure we'll just up and down a couple of times, be good to go. For now, until we build a ramp bed. All right, well, we're playing with angles on what angle we like. Of course, this whole bed thing, like I said earlier, will be down over the wheels and stuff and down low. But we're just playing with ideas on where we would want basically the front of this bed to be for the ramp angle, which angle would be fine. So the main thing is to keep in mind that may be sitting right there, but back there will be much lower, so it'll be much steeper looking. So we're just playing around, messing around, dreaming about how we want to build this bed eventually. Because well, we got to make it also fit the cab and make everything look appropriate. Uh-oh, Dad brought out the tape measure.
On top of the tire. About an inch above the tire. Right down there. And go on out. Like right there. That's 17 feet there.
17 feet. So if we keep
18 feet.
18 right there, and that puts us, yeah, I think 18 feet is about what we're gonna need.
Look where that cuts across the spring handle. Can't cut into them spring handle.
True.
And we can make the bed notch over those spring handles.
Kind of what I was thinking.
What are you guys doing?
Dump bed working.
Yeah?
Yeah, got the starter solenoid replaced. The starter works beautifully now. And so, yeah, it's working on getting the hydraulic cylinders to work as best they can.
Oh, look.
Yeah, Nick, you can. effective when you got to do that. I like this whole thing.
Yeah.
Even if it is smoky a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Do you want to park her somewhere else? I don't want to, I thought was moving it back further, but just look at that thing. Just look at that daggone thing. Oh yeah. Kind of missing a little bit, but we know we got 2 cylinders that are kind of almost not there. Yeah, carburetor probably needs some tuning, and we're leaking out of the, looks like the PTO is still running. Try to kill that. And we have no idea if the engine's getting hot, because, well, never have gotten the new gauge in, or the new parts. We still got good oil pressure, good air pressure. Everything else still works pretty good in this old truck. Alright. Let's see if the old 800 will fire right back up. Only a freaking Dodge. Only. That's pretty amazing. Oh, and there's that College of Engineering, Kansas State University decal. Really hard to read, but pretty freaking neat. Alright, on to the next deal. everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun making. Had a lot of fun taking the bed apart with Dad. Now, I initially had planned on the old 800. Let's get a better shot, actually. So initially, yeah, the size comparison. Remember, this is an 800 series Dodge. It's not a little pickup. But initially, we had thought about, you know, maybe thinking about dreaming of how to build our ramp bed stuff. And the more we started thinking about Halloween's coming up, October. It's like August, I think, that was recording this. And we thought about, you know, let's just refurbish the wood there, use it as just haul around for the property, and we'll worry about a race car hauler later. So that's actually what we're going to do. But if you guys have any good ideas on how to build our ramp bed, drop them in the comments below. My email is also in the description if you have any ideas, or if you want to help us, I'd be really cool with that too. Work with somebody to help with steel or designing. But I mean, we do have the PTO, and I couldn't get the truck in the end of the gear. I didn't want to bother with it. I just put around in first gear. So I don't know how to operate all this stuff. I am not educated in big truck stuff. That's my dad, but I know how to drive. I can drive it, and I own it. So if I mess it up, it's on me. But anyways, yeah, eventually I want to have ramp car wedge bed on this thing, maybe shorten it back up. I don't know. We want to keep about 18 foot long. That way, long enough to haul like Jezebel or Dad's Charger or something longer, or pickup. And definitely want to keep it old school looking. Definitely talking about possibly repainting this old truck, maybe doing like an old Chrysler Corp car hauler, red and white or blue and white. Really cool viewer I've been texting back and forth with. He's got an old Chrysler Corp 800, and gonna try and get parts for it, put on this, fix this one up. But as always, guys, we appreciate you for watching. As always, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Always take care. Bye bye. 800 Dodge.